Secondly, I'd like to recognize the faculty, staff, and their ongoing efforts to continue to raise the bar for the Saturday College program. And congratulations to each one of the graduates and those who are here in support, as well as those who have not been able to attend today's ceremonies. Let me begin by welcoming each of you into your new roles. You each have traveled your own paths. You have your own unique story of how you arrived here today. No one can underestimate the challenges that each of you overcame to achieve this moment. Randy Pausch, to quote Randy Pausch, said the brick walls really aren't there to stop you. They're just really there to see how bad you want it. Congratulations, you wanted it. I too sat in your seat in 1996 and 2004. Your accomplishments are amazing. You each have proven to yourselves that you can accomplish anything. I know that my self-esteem was never higher than the day I walked across this stage and accepted my diploma from Duquesne University. My brief story is this. I was adopted, raised by two loving Christian parents in Greene County. From a financial perspective, we were very poor. My father had an 8th grade education, served in Normandy, was married for over 60 years. They raised 2 sons. No one spoke of college in our home. It was only because of an English teacher way back in 1976 that I thought about college. She saw something in me and believed in me. Now, it was not until 1992 that I even entertained going to college. I found my way to the new Saturday College program at Duquesne University. It was brand new, full of challenges, exciting, intimidating, all at the same time. So you see, I represent those alumni from the very first class of Saturday College, and I could not be more proud standing here today. I tell you this so you can see what happened to me most likely happened to each one of you along the way. Someone believed in you. Maybe when you did not believe in yourself. Sounds a little bit like Elizabeth and I spoke, but we didn't, I swear. I haven't met her yet, but I'm going to. Alice Murata was my high school English teacher, and she could not have known the impact of those words when she said, and I quote, "Cliff, you really need to consider college. You have what it takes." I was poor. I was working 40 hours a week in a union job, finishing my senior year in high school. What I had was a strong work ethic instilled by me, again, by someone who believed in me. Well, once I achieved my degree from Duquesne, I sort of thought, well, I have the degree, things will just happen. Well, I was wrong. What I did was I took those new tools that Duquesne gave me that I had acquired from my studies, such as leadership, conflict resolution, ethics, stakeholder analysis, and statistics, yes, statistics, and began to put those into volunteer efforts. In my church, in my local fire department, in the youth, in a mentoring foundation. Those are the tools that Duquesne gave me, and I had to use to give back. What they've done is Duquesne has given you an array of new tools, and the only way those tools stay sharp is to use them. Since you will no longer be sending in papers, taking midterms and finals, it is those tools to be used in your communities. When I came back to Duquesne in 2002 for my master's, I was a team leader at EQT. Today, I'm the Vice President of Commercial Operations. It did not happen overnight, as I now have been with EQT for over 34 years. So it's not a real meteoric rise, you know what I'm saying? And my rise in the organization would not have happened had it not been for Duquesne University. But someone years ago believed in me, and it was my challenge to prove to myself that I could achieve more than I thought was possible. By graduating from one of the most prestigious educational institutions in the United States, each step of the way I had people who believed in me when I did not. Now, it is my challenge to help others see in themselves what they may not see. I have assisted several students in finding their way to Saturday College here at Duquesne. Today, 2 of them sit here with you. Our daughter Courtney and my co-worker Carla. Obviously, I know how each of you are feeling here today. Whether you're a student, a supportive friend, or family, today is your day. In your own special way, enjoy your day. As you begin your new role as alumni, it is important to understand your new responsibilities. You are each ambassadors for Duquesne University. Your rings, while here, the D faces you because Duquesne is giving to you. Today, the D should face outward because you are now giving back. Just last year, I was attending a golf event. A gentleman noticed my ring and said, quote, "Why do you Duquesne grads always wear your rings?" I quickly responded, "Pride." There are several ways for you to give back. You can volunteer for the alumni group, you can attend alumni activities, you can recruit, you can share your story with others. You have a good story. The stronger Duquesne remains, the more your degree is worth. Wear your logo gear with pride. And yes, you knew it was coming. As your careers continue, you can especially donate to the School of Leadership and Professional Advancement. You knew it was coming. On a serious note, your donation can be allocated to Sean Gearing Memorial Scholarship. Some of you may not have known Sean, but his story is one of greatness. Sean, God rest your soul, Sean, we're thinking about you, was a student advisor. He was the essence of Duquesne University. Always available, caring, sensitive, nurturing. That's right. God bless you, Sean. And most importantly, he gave without any limitation or hesitation. It wasn't about Sean, it was about us. Most importantly, he believed in each of us that we could accomplish more than we thought we could. I would ask that you keep Sean in mind when someone calls for a donation. It does not have to be a large amount, but something to help Sean's spirit of giving to remain alive. I will sort of end here with something I keep on my office wall. It's called Attitude by Charles Swindoll. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think, say, or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we could do is play the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. In closing, I'll ask this question. Who do believe in? Who might recall you as the person who helped them find their way to Duquesne University? As you are all role models. Remember, it's not always about you. Thank you, congratulations, and you rock.